Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and I'm doing a twofer today. This is for Scrap-A-Sketch Premium Inspiration Monday and Scrap Backwards Monday. So I'm using my Scrap Backwards kit, and I chose the papers before I chose the photo, and I went out and found a photo that had some red in it because I like the red. I wanted to emphasize the red that's in these papers. This is the reverse side of that paper. The others are just to get a few other colors in there. I think I might do this one like that. Let me do it that way. I think that's pretty. That green looks pretty with this, and I think I'll do that. So I can't show you the sketch because it's available by subscription only, but I'm going to be following it and using some things that are left over from Calvin Ball and kind of playing with some other stuff. One thing I want to do is I want to set off the back, like the area behind the sketch, and I'm going to tear this. This is giant washi tape from 49 and Market, and it is like a chicken wire fence, and there's no particular reason for it on this page other than I just think it's cool. So let's see. I don't know why I keep turning that around. It is absolutely the same one way as it is the other. So I'm going to go about like that, and now I'm going to tear this, and we'll see how that works. I'm hoping that it works just fine. I'm going to put it kind of in. I don't think, I'm pretty sure it's going to show behind the strips of paper. We'll see, won't we? So I'm going to put the strips of paper. It's not going to show at all. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this be this side. And for this other side, I'm going to run some of this scrap just up at the top. And I'm going to have it go all the way across like this before I tear it. Kind of let it go like so. And I'm going to tear it. And we'll see how that works. We'll be the judge of that, won't we? See if that works there, and then I'll tear another bit off here. And based on the measurements I took, I think this is gonna show. I'm gonna go right here, 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 and then here. That works. And then I can assemble, I have a kind of a title or journaling block that I'm going to create here and here. And I don't know if I'm going to put the journaling under the photo and the title here, or the title under the photo and the journaling here. I think I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so let's just kind of get these things on here. I think that's the last of that orange and white polka dot paper. And I'm going to go up with this one. go down with this one. I'll go down further with this one than I went up with the other one. And then I'll go blue. I didn't want the red right next to the green. I'm going to go here. And then here. There we go. Now, I'm going to put the photo kind of smack dab-ish in the middle. Maybe I'll move it over a little to the left or a little to the right. I think I'm going to do it like this. So it's got about as much of the orange as it has the red showing. And then I have a doily. Well, first of all, I want to put this under here. There we go. And then I have a doily that I want to put here. Do I really? The doily is kind of big for what I'm doing there. But let me kind of hide it down under like that. I think that's going to work so that not as much shows. And the story here is I pulled into this parking space at the gym and ended up parking next to what I know is John's dream car. And it just somehow felt right. It felt like I was parked next to John. Just silly, I know, but, you know, what the hell. I'm allowed, I think. I'm going to go here and here. And I want to put this, the enjoyed this is the title. This says it somehow felt right when I parked my little red Prius next to John's dream car at the gym. So I'm going to, I want to put this so that I still have room for this floral cluster that's going to go here. And oddly enough, I think I'm going to put it down here because I want this to go right there. And I don't want to put any of this tape runner on it because I'm afraid it'll tear it. This is mulberry paper. It's very, very thin and finicky. Finicky, I guess it is. Okay, and this needs a piece of tape. And I've got my tape in a different place. I was trying it out, and it kind of seems like I have to reach too much, so that may not be its permanent spot. Right now it gets piled on the pile that accumulates. Oh my gosh, you should have seen what a mess my place was in after Calvin Ball. it was frightful. Absolutely frightful. Okay, so now I have 3 flower clusters. Not sure which one I'm going to use where. I'm thinking I like this one because it has the blue flower there, but this one, I guess all 3 have blue. I'm going to go ahead and go with that one because that was my first instinct. Let's see how that works. I'll put that there. And this one I may put off to the side here because it can overlap the photo because there's nothing but driveway there or parking lot. Okay, and you can still see the little um, Viewmaster reel. Okay, so this I'm going to put over here closer to the ladder just so that they're not completely lined up, and you can see a little bit of the doily there. It's just a small accent. And now I'm going to put I haven't peeled this. The only thing that doesn't reside right there with my Scrap Backwards kit was the 49 and Market washi tape. But I kind of consider washi tape to be sort of like enamel dots and flare and stars and hearts and things like that that are all part of my Scrap Backwards kit, or are all fair game when I'm doing a Scrap Backwards layout. I'm going to put a little bit of glue behind that and let that get anchored down. I'm okay if it curls up on the ends like this, but I'd kind of like it to be anchored in the middle. Okay, and this doesn't really make me very happy. I got some glue on my hand, and so I'm going to try to wipe it away. I kind of like this, like that. I thought maybe I would be inspired to put something else to scrap it, add some embellishments. But as many of you have noticed over the years, when I've finished a Calvin Ball month, I get a lot more minimalist. I start embellishing a whole lot less because I'm just tired of all those embellishments. So I'm going to put a few sequins around, and I've got a mix here called Kiss and Tell, and it's little red heart sequins, and that's appropriate since it's a page about John and missing him and seeing his car and wishing I'd walk in the gym and see him there. And I'm sure there are many of you who know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not the least bit ashamed of that or embarrassed by it. Let's see. There are black with white dots and there are white with black dots. So I'm going to use both. And I'm going to put another heart up here. Okay. And this one isn't looking very good. I had too big a spot of glue for that one. So I'm going to put a black and white one down there. Okay, and I want to put a penguin and a turtle over here, and I have a little tiny penguin that I haven't fussy cut yet, and I don't think I've fussy cut my turtle yet either, so you'll have to pardon me while I do this. And I think in here I have one of my favorite Stephen Duncan turtles. I'm going to put this right here, and I don't see one of those turtles. And, oh, yes, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. And I want it swimming the right way. I want it maybe right there. Okay, so I will cut that out. And we'll put it there. And this is kind of appropriate because when I go to the gym, I'm always going into the water because right now that's the only exercise that I'm permitted to do because of the arthritis in my back and shoulder. And until I get my shoulder fixed, I won't be able to, and to some degree my back, I'll always have to be careful of my back. I really can't do a regular water aerobics class. I just do physical therapy, and then I go sometimes on my own when the physical therapist isn't there. And let me see if I can put that right there. There we go. And I think he's climbing up onto the flower, headed over there to the penguin. So that's my page, folks. I thank you for watching, and I thank you, Lisa, for your wonderful, easily adaptable sketches. And I thank you, Adam, for forming the Scrap Backwards group with me. And I'm going to go check and see what you've got going on today. And I hope you're feeling well and back out there scrapping and filming, because we love watching. So thank you, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And be sure and check www.scrapasketch.com and check into the stencils and the printables, because they're new ones being added all the time. And consider subscribing to the sketches. You'll get the most amazing, most adaptable sketches each month. The April ones, go live, have been live since the first of the month. So if you go out there and start your subscription now, you'll be starting with the April ones, and you'll get the sketch that inspired this layout. I thank you for watching. Bye.